I really like Absol. I always thought it was such a cool Pokemon. It got the Mega form, and then, Megas are no longer a thing. But this Pokemon, such a cool thing, disaster Pokemon. I love Sucker Punch, love Knockoff, and obviously in BDSP OU, like I always say, if you have fire and ice coverage, you can be anti-meta. So today we're using Anti Meta Absol in BDSP OU. Shout out to RTSK for the team. It's on my website, pokeaimMD.com. Now, before we look for a battle, I just want to say, if you are new to the channel and you like competitive Pokemon content and you are watching this video, feel free to subscribe. I'm on my way to 300k, that's my end of the year goal, and everybody who subscribes that watches this video, that's not subscribed, I can hit 300k today. So, we're going to look for a battle in the high ladder OU of BDSP, and while we wait, a word from our sponsor. You guys know that I'm a sucker for dragon types. Those are my favorite type of Pokemon, that and water types. That's why this video is proudly sponsored by Friends and Dragons. Basically everything I love. It's a free-to-play strategy-based mobile RPG which you can download on the App Store or Google Play, which combines elements of hero collection, strategy, puzzles, and also a really cool co-op in a rich fantasy world. I want to give a big shout out to Friends and Dragons for sponsoring me in this video, because I'll be honest, I appreciate your dollars. So Friends and Dragons offers a unique style of play. Instead of moving all your members of the team individually, you actually pick one hero and use that hero to move the rest of the team around the battlefield. So this opens up a bunch of different choices and strategy when you're playing through the game, depending on, of course, your skill and the heroes you're using. And of course, you gotta catch them all, or collect in this case. You can collect new heroes and powerful heroes, which is basically essential to the game. They offer more than 150 heroes to collect, which you can then equip with items and upgrade your skills to further your team's power. And of course, the game excels at co-op play, so join a guild, talk to some people around the world, and tackle tough challenges together. And Friends and Dragons offers many special limited events, like the Chase the Dragon event for new users. This event unlocks once you've completed the tutorial. You basically fight through difficult dungeons, taking on waves of orcs, and after you've beaten them, you get a valuable 4 summoning scrolls at the end. You have 7 days to complete this, and you can fight Bloodfang, the evil red dragon. And of course, if you want to connect with other people, you can actually join their Discord server down below. So you can download Friends and Dragons down below using my links or scan the QR code on your screen to get a special bonus of 1 free summon, daily energy potions, and gold for free, as well as an exclusive offer, which is available via my link only. So hurry up and download. Thank you so much, Friends and Dragons, for sponsoring this video. We got a game, definitely a lot of threats on their team. For one, Feraligatr is a huge threat, but I do have Scarf Gallade, which hopefully can help me beat that. Loving Absol in this game too. And a big fan of Swampert. Just getting up rocks early is going to be, I think, very important. Absol comes in and clicks Knockoff a lot versus them. Sucker Punches that. Sucker Punches Feraligatr too. The biggest threat is probably going to be their Clefable, which is their lead of choice. Again, completely fine. But get an Earthquake first. The main reason I Earthquake first is because I want, basically, if they were unaware, I can get a lot of damage off of them. But we'll make the Dragonite play on the Spore, and we'll simply Fire Punch here. Awesome. I don't know why they stayed in after doing that, but I'll take it. Maybe they were jolly and they wanted to get a kill, but we do have Spadef Scizor right here just to take this hit. Or, I lied. It's not Spadef. It was not. I forgot. It's mixed defensive because we're pretty weak to, what's it called? Mamoswine. So, get up Stealth Rock in front of Feraligatr. And I'm going to simply yawn them. They want to attack into me, that's fine. Oh, now I'm in Torrent, so now I get a pretty big waterfall off here. Yeah, I'll take that damage on Latios any day of the week. Look how much damage that is. 32, not bad at all. That's +1 E-speed range. We're looking pretty good there. We for sure want to keep Scizor alive if we can, but I think they Draco here for free anyway. But nah, we'll use Scizor as the psychic answer. I don't mind this because this gives me a free knockoff with Absol now. Ooh, and unfortunately for my opponent, I also carry the Ice Beam because what are we? Anti-meta, the crowd cheers. Nice, so you guys gotta leave a like for the first Ice Beam kill of the day. Biggest threat though, still that unaware Clef. Yep, that came right in. It shouldn't be able to KO my Swampert in one hit. Oh, not at all. And we can just Waterfall, 24%. Well, I'll do a little bit more now, which is good. 48 and a crit. They didn't even heal, which is nice. I'm gonna go for Yawn that way. That way I can pressure them once again and just go for another waterfall. Again, we really got to be careful around this Clefable. My Scizor might be able to beat it 1v1 though. Psychic, Draco is probably their play at this point. I would Draco. Yeah, I'm really weak to Clefable, so I gotta keep Swampert alive. Can Scizor beat it 1v1? Thunder Wave, Moonlight. No, but I can grudge it, which means a Dragonite. Ah, it's gonna be rough. Maybe I should keep Scizor alive just because of that. I'm actually gonna go Dragonite here. Nice. So I'm gonna go for the extreme speed play. I don't care if they stay in or not. Mainly because they're a threat, period. And I have to. I feel like I had to. I'll go hard Infernape. Because I think they Moonblast first. Exactly. And I should be able to get a lot of damage off on them with Flare Blitz. A ton. Basically, I'm trying to keep them low. That's the big thing. Doesn't matter if they Moonlight here. I get a kill on them as Gator comes out. I mean, that's beautiful damage for Absol as well. And I get to keep Infernape alive too. So, I'll go hard Gallade because I'm Scarf. Basically, if they Dragon Dance, it was my play to go out to that Pokemon. But I think it worked out regardless, right? Because I can just simply click Close Combat here with my Mon. Oh, as they go hard Bronzong, which I don't think was the play at all. Because now I get a guaranteed Flare Blitz kill on Clefable. Do what you want. I'm surprised Latios is still alive at 11% with no hazard control. And they're just giving me Pokemon like Bronzong. So now they don't even get up rocks, which is great. So I'll always be able to get a Flare Blitz off. Clefable comes out. I like the hard Absol play because if they attack me, I can Flare Blitz after. Yep. So we'll get rid of their leftovers there, which I think is the play. They're pretty weak. I have Extreme Speed plus that in the back. And all we got to do is bring out Swampert, and I'll just start clicking these Torrent boosted waterfalls. Yeah. Yeah. Every time they recover, all they do is, like, they only have 4 more of these, and every time they attack me, they make my attack stronger. So, I'm not too KO by it, is the point. Feraligatr comes out. Hard Dragonite is my play. I think I E-Speed here. Because I just want to make sure I can hit Clef. Yep. And right back to Swampert because it's not 2 KO'd. Yeah, that does nothing, dude. But that Swampert's a monster. I could be yawning, but there's no point, I feel. Especially because all we got to do is make sure Feraligatr can't come in on Stealth Rock, and then I beat it with that Pokemon 1v1. So we always sack Dragonite here. They do go for Ice Beam. That's whatever. Now I bring out you and click Flare Blitz and I win the game. Because I don't take enough recoil from that. I'm not Blaze on this one, I'm Iron Fist. But Fable comes out and is going to die. Not bad. So, I mean, this was made possible. The reason Infernape put in that much work was not only because my opponent kind of donated their Bronzong and a few Pokemon. They had a Latios that died to Stealth Rock. I don't know why they kept that sack. Like, Bronzong, if it got up Stealth Rock, it would not only kill Infernape, but it would also stop my Scizor. Though I guess I could have, like, it might have been a 50-50 on that turn. Like, if I brought in Scizor on the Stealth Rock, I can roost. Either way, I stand by most of my plays in that game. We'll pause it. We'll find another battle. We'll be right back. Very scary team with Feraligatr. I love Absol in this game a ton. I really do. And I'm also liking Stealth Rock from Swampert a lot here. So I'm actually going to start off with Pert. Again, they always lead Breloom versus this team because I have no answer, really. But I can always go Lumberry, Dragonite, and just Fire Punch. If there's Scarf, we find out. If not, I get a lot out of this. So we're going to Fire Punch here. They are indeed Scarf Breloom, which is cool. Good to know because there's nothing that really takes advantage of me going out into my Swampert at all. I can get up Stealth Rock here very, very safely. Yeah, like that. I'm mad they made that play, but at the same time, it's fine. Like, just because you would have given me so much damage on Nidoking for no reason. But we can Waterfall here. We get a little bit of damage off on Breloom, which is important maybe for a Sucker Punch later as well. And we should be able to go out to Scizor here. Take nothing from that Force Palm. They're really trying to paralyze me here. Good. So I get back up to basically full, which is exactly what I wanted. And I don't mind them defogging because it's just the exact same thing. I bring right back out my Swampert. I click Stealth Rock first. I don't want to go Absol immediately on this Pokemon because it's a threat. Oh, I'm definitely yawning you. You are a giant threat, so go ahead and go to bed. If you want to go to bed, that's fine. Go ahead and go to bed now. They could waterfall immediately. I like the idea of going Gallade, because if I die here as a waterfall, I get a free kill with Absol. So yeah, there's a free knockoff. This is such a powerful position with Absol too, because yeah, look how much the scissor just took. Holy crap. Go for knockoff again. There's one Absol. There's one Absol kill right there. We have Feraligatr who hasn't burnt any turns of sleep. Oh, they don't even expect the Ice Beam, and that's it, guys. Yeah, I told you, you anti-meta if you could beat those two Pokemon. Not bad. So at this point, Feraligatr hasn't burnt any turns. We're looking really good. We're looking really, 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 really good. I can keep this guy's Sucker Punch alive. Actually, if I Dragon Dance up, I win. So I'm going for it right now. I'm literally going for it right now. If I wake up and Dragon Dance, I win. Yep. Well, that's game. Let's do it. We had already burnt the turn. I couldn't. From that position, I felt like if I got the luck and not even luck and wake up, because it wouldn't be a first turn wake. Actually, yeah, because I was already one turn and two. Yes, I burnt the initial turn, so actually it wouldn't be a first turn wake. But whatever. It was still my best play because they were locked in the Force Palm. I still had Absol to Sucker Punch the Latios, which would always kill no matter what percentage it's at, unless it's like max defense Latios, which nobody ever freaking runs. And also, what am I thinking? Yeah, the Feraligatr hadn't burnt any turns of sleep, right? Which is why I sacked Gallade. Another reason why I sacked Gallade is if they doubled out into Nidoking that turn or Latios, me being Scarf, Gallade could get a kill. My bad. I'm just trying to give you my thought process because I felt like I did that relatively quick, and I feel like when Gallade comes out, it just gets waterfall by Feraligatr. But I know what I stand by my play, you know? But yeah, that worked, obviously. So we're going to pause it until we find another game. We'll be right back. Really loving the things that we are seeing in this meta, like Swellow. Look at that Mew, one of the scariest Pokemon ever, just hiding in the back. It looks like Dragon Dance Dragonite is really strong here, so I want to be mindful of that. Metagross, oh, this just brings me back, bro. Pert doesn't die to anything. Even if they trick me turn one, that's fine. I get up Stealth Rock. I'm really weak to Mew, unless it's not faster than my Absol, which would be really good. They end up going for the Hydro Pump there, which is fine. Me being special defensive, I'm pretty strong versus that. And what we can do is yawn here. So we're gonna be able to yawn. How would they switch into this? I'm gonna make the Absol. I'm gonna go hard Absol. Yeah, I expected them to go Gliscor, I'll be completely honest, but this worked out for me. Especially because Absol is just strong as hell. So I get a free knock here. Oof, and I'll be able to KO Gliscor in the following turn too. I wonder if they're faster than 245. That looks really fast, but wasn't fast enough. So guys, if you have not already left a like for what Absol has been doing, that's like the 15th Gliscor I've wrecked in my dreams. Like that mon is just going down, dude. Holy crap. I think that might even be Scarf Rotom, which is good because the more damage it takes, the better. What the hell is going on here? Fighting move, knock off Will-O-Wisp. Flare Blitz is free from you. I should make the very safe play here. Throw away my Infernape anyway, because I can. Okay, dude. Alright, so that's like Fizz Death. Roost. Dragonite wins immediately. Almost. I have no idea what to do here, so I'm just going to go Pert and Yawn. Yawn. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm going to Yawn again into what I'm expecting to be Rotom, so I can force it to switch. It's Roost Toxic. Just Waterfall. We see leftovers on Rotom, which is good to know. So we know it's not Scarf. Roost Toxic, they might Hydro Pump again. And I'll just save you and go Absol. Yeah, if you're just going to Stealth Rock anyway, right? This is a free knock one more time. In fact, now it's even more free because he took damage, so now I'm more confident that my 80 attack invested Absol will knock you out. They go Rotom, which I feel like is just going to take 1,000,000% from this. Am I faster than you? How do I find out if I'm faster? Like, the thing is, I did only 66%, which doesn't sound like it could still be max HP. It has to be max HP in that regard, which means I don't think it'd be faster than me. Yeah, it literally had to be max HP. So, Absol getting another KO there. Let's go. Maybe they'll go Mew and just let me knock it off. Because I have no idea why the Mew clicked what it did. But we're going to go Pert. as a flash cannon, and that should be a free Flare Blitz from Infernape. Free Flare Blitz from Infernape. Sorry, I was just like saying all the F's. I was just writing it down. Like, yo, write that down, write that down. Anyway, Mew comes out. Whatever, you can get it too. 50%, huh? Are they toxic, which means I get a kill. Unless it's a protect or a low roll. Hell yeah, let's get rid of that giant threat. And I should be able to just click close combat with my Gallade at this point. There's one. That's a free CC kill because I'm Scarf. And then Gallade finally able to pick up a few kills here. Because Swellow's going to come out and just die to close combat as well. Not bad. Good game. Hey, Absol put in a lot of work. I mean, you guys saw it. I don't have to repeat what's going on. I just happen to be here commentating it. But, man, Absol put in a lot of work. We'll pause it till we find the game. We'll be right back. So we're fighting free-for-all Emvee. Now, they have no fighting resist. So that's really strong. That's really good for my Infernape. I basically bring it in and click buttons. So we're going to be really mindful of that. And I'm just going to get up Stealth Rock immediately as they trick me. No big deal. Again, I have multiple fighting types versus their team. I literally do not need Scizor in this game. I do not mind getting Wisp because I just get a U-turn off after. Okay, they took 20% from a burnt Scizor. I think that means that Infernape knocks them out. Also, I straight up lose to Quagsire. But I feel like that means Infernape knocks them out. Because if they're taking that much, right, from a damn burnt Scizor, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Because this is obviously offensive, right? You're taking, that would mean you take double that. You would literally take double that. So that's like no HP investment. I feel like Ape just knocks you out. You know what? I'm just going to believe that Ape knocks you out. The best case is they go hard Quagsire for me. Or they just give me this Pokemon, which is good too. But I mean, I would have loved if they go hard Quagsire because that mon is a threat. That mon is just a giant threat. It just sits on everything. So I feel like my Scizor might be able to sit on it too. So that's one giant threat gone. Right, absolutely giant threat gone. I can get up rocks again. Quagsire is unaware. But I think close combat into knockoff KOs it. So maybe. There's the Quag that came out that walls my entire team. That's good to see. Just gonna go Scizor, eat their hit, and just roost a couple times basically. Really worried about. Very, very worried about the damn about this Quag, man. We'll go Pert and we'll Yawn just to force them to switch. No idea what this is about to do either. I have no idea what's about to happen this turn. I'm gonna go Absol. I'm scared. Right back out to Pert we go and Yawn. Very lucky. Very lucky that. I'm gonna go Infernape now because it can click close combat. If they go for Earthquake this turn, excellent play. Right, they go Blissey. So this is my free CC. Now this dies through. Oh, it didn't die through. Damn. Kind of bad. I don't think I can beat. I don't think I beat Quagsire with this. But we do get to U-turn off. Or U-turn out. How much do I do with Dragonite's Outrage? Honestly, not bad. Let's go for it. I could lose a crit right now, bro. I could really use a crit right now. I am so weak to that Pokemon, dude. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I'm so weak to Quagsire with this build. I mean, it's 6 physical mons, so yes, I cannot break the physical wall that is Quag. I'm assuming they just defog here. That's fine. Get up Stealth Rock again. Quag or Cloyster come out now, actually. Nope, they're deciding to continue the Quagsire slaying. I'll Waterfall just because I'm getting close to Torrent. maybe they roost regardless, right? Quag comes out. Damn, man. Freaking Chopo counter Blissey living in that on that percentage really hurt. Perfect. I died of poison here, so I get up Stealth Rock. At least. Gallade, how much does your CC do to this dude? Not enough. I think I just go you and knock, man. I probably should have done this a long time ago. I get a Toxic Dodge, which is really nice. And I get the U-turn off on Scizor, so that's perfect. I can obviously knock them out with Fire Punch. I'm going to go for it regardless, because if I get a burn on Quagsire, I can win too. Burn? There you go. Okay, I mean, I go for the, even if they recover here, I go for this. Because the point is to keep Quagsire low, right? Point is always to keep Quagsire low. Still going for knock. There's the Blissey. Obviously Inferno gets to come out. What? Dude, even if you're Fizz Def, even if you are physically defensive, there is no freaking way you take this from 44%. Like, I'm not even going to go for Fire Blast. There's no freaking way you take this. Hey, get the hell out of my sight. Bro, no! Alright, time to reveal. Sorry. Okay, cool. I still kept up rocks. This is exactly what I wanted. Let's go. Giant Threat Alert. Giant Threat Alert. We just CC here. Cool. I'm pretty sure close combat kills you, actually. With 2 kills would burn. Come on, buddy. Don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me. Let's go. We did it. Let's go. We somehow managed. I mean, I got lucky, but it don't matter. Like, this is one of my outs. Oh my god. Good game. Holy crap. Holy crap, bro. Yo, that's the most I've ever seen an Ice Shard do from a Cloyster. Holy crap, dude. Why the Ice Shard? I mean, I know I was minus 1,000,000 defenses, but did anybody else expect that to do that much damage? Tell me right now. Raise your hand. I know I didn't. I definitely know I didn't. Now, I want to see a few things first before we keep going, because I do have I played 2 or 3 test games with this. Where the hell? I played 2 or 3 test games with this team before I actually started laddering, just because I wanted to see. Oh, not bad. Number 37 on the ladder. Let's go. Hey, I'll take it. So I want to show a little test game off. Nice little Emvee strat. Pretty appropriate considering I just fought free-for-all Emvee. But yeah, so I played this team, which I thought was super cool, by the way. I thought was super cool. Like, I really thought was super cool. Mr. Mime. I think Entei is incredibly anti-meta. Mainly because fire-type attacks are really hard to switch into. And, I mean, as you can see, like, anything with fire, nice. But also the fact that a lot of Heatrans are not running Flash Fire. They're running Flame Body because that punishes Scizor from going for U-turn. And a burnt Scizor is an easily beat Scizor by, you know, Latios or just any special, even Zam can beat it. Like, as long as Scizor's burnt and it doesn't have the attack investment, it can't beat Clefable, right? I can beat Calm Mind Clefable with just Moonblast and it still can't beat me because it's burnt. But yeah, so I'll let you off this game. They have Mr. Mime, which I think is super cool too, because if you lock yourself into Outrage to revenge kill things, then Mime just comes out and, you know, can hit you. And Mime is actually pretty anti-meta as well. Sorry, I'm just showing off some things. Mime is actually pretty anti-meta as well, because Mr. Mime has Technician, and on top of that, it still learns Icy Wind. So Specs Mr. Mime can knock out Gliscor. That's just a little, you know, a little cool thing. But yeah, so I like their team, and they also look pretty absolable. So I let off with Swampert because you can get up Solid, right? They lead off with Starmie. I'm max special defense, so they cannot 2-hit me with anything, and they literally cannot 2-hit me now because they clicked Hydro Pump and missed. I'm a very lucky boy. We all know this. So, After that, I got the earthquake damage off. I just wanted that because I wanted to make sure they died to extreme speed from Dragon Knight. I wanted to make sure that close combat from Infernape always knocks them out. So I decided to go for another earthquake because I have no idea if they're specs or not as they go Tangrowth. Now, because I got the damage I need on Swampert, or Starmie, and I'm also special defensive Swampert, not physically defensive, I didn't really care if this thing got slept or even Giga Drain because they wouldn't kill me as long as I had it alive. I wanted rocks up to pressure Entei because there's no boots in this. So they go for knockoff. I'm like, okay, maybe now they'll go for sleep. So I decide to go Scizor because I'm like, yeah, Scissor's okay in this game. Like, not the best Garchomp check. It checks Mr. Mime, but I don't feel worried about it. So I decided to go for Bullet Punch here because I'm trying to go to bed, right? But they refuse to go for Sleep Powder. They're not putting me to bed. We can't all be Jay Holiday, I guess. So they are going for multiple knockoffs, and eventually, because they're going for knockoff, I decide to U-turn out into my Absol, which has Justified, if you guys didn't know. So whenever it gets hit with a Dark type attack, it gets +1 attack. I was like, oh, maybe they think they can stand and take the hit because they got rid of my Life Orb. And I was like, nah, I got the Special Ice Beam, which also would have hit like their only knockoff switching, which would have been Garchomp. So they go Starmie. I'm like, what? They go Starmie and click Recover as I click Sucker Punch there. As they go Garchomp. And obviously, this is kind of obvious in like hindsight. Like, I could have easily clicked knockoff or anything, but it wasn't worth the risk, especially because Absol gets a KO versus Jirachi and everything. So they end up going for Earthquake. I see no item. I go Dragonite because if they decide to lock themselves in Outrage, I can KO them after. I have multi-skill, so they won't be able to KO me. They go Jirachi. I go for a second Dragon Dance. That way I am faster than the Garchomp because my main goal here, even though I know that Mr. Mime is going to revenge kill me, my main goal here, oh, and if it's Scarf, it wouldn't revenge kill me actually, but if it's Specs, it can, is to just get rid of Garchomp, because if I get rid of Garchomp, then my Scarf Gallade goes crazy with knockoff. So I go for Outrage here. They forced me to lock myself in Outrage. Good play, obviously. If I had Dragon Claw, it'd be a different story. I would have just won from this position as Mr. Mime comes out. And they hit me, obviously they're Fairy type, they hit me with that Technician boosted Icy Wind. It's a guaranteed death on Dragonite. Infernape can come out though, and I can safely click U-turn here. They make the good play and they go Jirachi on the U-turn. Very smart, but that allows me to get an Absol. And this is just the position I'm waiting for, right? I bring out this Mon and I get a kill versus their team. They have no switch-ins. Entei, if it takes... I might not be Life Orb anymore, but I'm still an Absol, right? I'm still a strong Pokemon, so... That goes down. They go out to Entei. I decide to just sack my Swampert as they go for Sacred Fire. That's the weakest Sacred Fire on a special defensive Pokemon I've ever seen. Like, that is definitely not choice banned. So, I bring out my Infernape. Doesn't really matter. I bring out my Infernape, and I actually go for the close combat here as they bring out Mime. Now, I don't 100% know if this is Specs or Scarf. I'm thinking it's Specs just based on their team, but I'm not about to risk throwing away my Infernape here, especially when I can literally go Scizor for free on their attack. And then that's Scarf, Mr. Mime. I can go Scizor for free, and I can just click U-turn just to keep up momentum. No point in roosting, especially because I know that whenever I bring out Infernape, I get a kill. And I decide to be completely inside my opponent's head, and instead of going for close combat here, I'm going to make sure that I get a kill there too. So I can U-turn out into Gallade. I'm faster than the Entei. I knock it out with knockoff, and then they go... they forfeit because at that point Mime can't win anyway. So this is just one of the test games. I played like 2 or 3 test games with this team. I went like 2-1, so I was like, oh man, this team looked relatively cool and fun to use. But I'm gonna end on that because I think we were really well and we fought like a matchup that we should have for sure lost. And obviously there's a bit of luck on my side, but I didn't give up. Like I played to my outs, right? I was like, okay, if I can burn this thing, I might have a chance, and I did. So hope you guys all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the Absol, and yeah. Leave a like, subscribe. Thank you, Friends and Dragons, for also sponsoring this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.